you still think organic marketing is difficult in 2026, then please quit OF and start looking for a job, because that would be the better career choice. Okay, no, just kidding. But we went from 0 to 25,000 followers in exactly 168 hours. And in this video, I'm going to break you down how I did it. Most creators, they waste months on community building and hashtag research, or doing tasks that are absolutely not bringing them revenue. And in this video where I present you the system, I'm gonna show you my marketing strategy and a technical exploit, or how do I call it, technical exploitation of the algorithm and how you can combine that. So in this video, like I said, I will give you the blueprint, how you can find inspiration accounts, how you can configure your account, how to set it up properly, and how you can replicate viral videos without getting banned by integrity or community standards. So, and if you still think to this point organic marketing is dead, then please turn off this video and watch something else. Okay, then let's start. As you can see here, I made here this beautiful presentation. So I've made this without any ads. I didn't boost anything and I didn't do shout out for shout out. I didn't take my big creators and give them a shout out, or gave my small accounts a shout out. I didn't do that. I did everything from zero because I wanted to prove that it is still possible without having other big creators in your agency already. So what did I do? So before I start here, this is the account with the statistics here from the recent stats from January 19th until 25. We've made 2.5 million views, and this is just the main account, okay? And we've did also almost 1 million views on the second account. And this is easily possible. Instagram is so easy if you know what you're doing. So first of all, the setup. So first of all, you should mainly focus on maximum 2 platforms. Don't focus on too many platforms. If you're splitting your focus to too many platforms, you will just get lost. Because if you are putting 20% of your focus into 5 platforms, none of them will succeed. But if you are putting 50% on 2 platforms, you will succeed. If you're watering 5 seeds, none of them will grow. If you're watering 2 or just 1 seed, they will grow into a tree, it will get fruits, and then you can plant other trees. Then I didn't do, like I just said before, I didn't do any advertising, I didn't pay for ads, I didn't do any shout out for shout out, and I didn't get an Indian audience, because so many gurus are saying, hey, I've got so many views in 1 week, but in reality, they just got Indian, Pakistan, or any other third world country as their top country. And this wasn't the case for my creator. So this was basically the setup. So let's jump to the first. So phase 1, the very, very, very important thing, even if you are an agency currently watching this, you have a creator that's like for multiple months, for 1 year now in agency, I'm 100% sure you don't know her in a deep kind of manner. What do I mean with that? Find out everything about your creator. If you're a creator watching this, then find everything about yourself. Write everything down. Ask yourself questions. Also ask ChatGPT, for example, hey, ask me 20 questions to get to know me as good as possible, for example. You have to get to know your creator so good. Everything. Where does she live? What does she have? What kind of logistic does she have? Does she have a cameraman? And so on and so on. This is what I do for my creators. I give them a questionnaire with every creator I onboard. And this questionnaire includes about 30 to 40 questions, I believe. And they need to be answered in detail. And thanks to the data they will give to me, we can basically feed this to an AI, or we will just use this information to work out a strategy. So, and also, very important question is what you have to ask yourself, what is her vibe? Because this is especially important if you have alternative creators. If you have an alternative creator and her vibe is more of a calm creator, then it doesn't make sense to use sounds that are indicating that she's a high energy person, just as an example. So what can you do? You can use Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT to craft your questions. use Google Forms to actually make this questionnaire. Here's a example prompt what you can use to create some of these questions. I won't link my questionnaire now, but this should give you enough insights to actually get information from the creator. Then also one bonus that we can give to you, also ask her what kind of TikToks, what kind of reels does she actually enjoy? What does she want to record by herself? And how does she look on her private profile? Ask yourself, if you are looking at a reel or if you're doing research, hey, would she post this by herself without an agency? If no, scroll. If yes, then use it. All right, next step. The next step is the phase 2, the Frankenstein method. What do I mean with that? So, when you start to do analysis and research for your creator. So when I onboard a new creator, what we will do is we will basically research for 10 creators that are similar to her. Because if we are done with this step, we know, okay, which inspiration creators can we get inspiration from. Then we will pick, let's say, 10 creators, and then we will start by analyzing them deep down. So, okay, what can we actually take over from creator A? Okay, creator A has a good hook structure. Her hooks are absolutely amazing. All right, we will write this down. Then we will use the hook from this creator in our videos. Okay, then we have creator B. Yeah, we like her call to actions at the end of the video. Then we will take this from creator B and add it to our videos. And then from creator C, she uses amazing sounds that are perfect, literally perfect for this niche. Okay, so we are taking this puzzle piece and we will add it to us. And then you will have enough puzzle pieces to have unique content at the end of the day. And that's it. That's really that simple. And if you are through phase 2, we will switch to phase 3. So many people think, so many creators are thinking, hey, I need to warm up my account for 3 weeks. No. Instagram doesn't give a single fuck if you are warming up the account for 3 weeks, for 2 weeks, or whatever. Just fuck that and start posting right away. So I don't say, okay, set up your profile picture, your bio, your link and everything else on the same day. No, maybe give it 1 day rest and then post on the second day. All right? Then everyone tells you, or everyone who tells you that you need to do a warm-up of 1 week just doesn't know what he's talking about, okay? Like I just said, Instagram doesn't give a fuck about your warm-up routine. Instagram gives a fuck about how good your content is and if it keeps the people on their app, okay? So, then, now the launch. So, use a clean device. Don't use a device that had previously banned Instagram accounts on it, because in the past we've noticed that if we put new Instagram accounts on a device where there were banned accounts, these accounts are or have a higher chance of getting banned. Why? I don't know. Maybe Instagram flags the device ID, whatever. But make sure to use a clean new device. Use Gmail, Outlook, and set up her profile picture and everything on the same day. But the only thing where I have to say wait is with the link. Since Instagram got strict in the past few months with link and so on, because for example, we had one case with a creator where our bio got flagged all the time. And just because we've put the link on the first day in her bio. So wait a little bit with that. Start by posting content first and then you can put in the link. Use LinkMe, use Beacons, or use Get My Social. They are pretty good for this. So, and now the phase 4, now the SUP, or let's say the machine, the step-by-step process. Like I just said, okay, identify the character, identify the model, combine all of the puzzle pieces, start posting, follow the SOPs that you've created for yourself. Then start by tracking the wins and the failures. What do I mean with that? Start by tracking the videos that are performing very, very good. So if your average view amount on your Instagram profile is like 5,000 and there's a video with 15,000 views, then this is a video you need to take a look on, because there was something that your audience or Instagram liked or the market liked. So try to analyze it, write down why it went so good, and then after that you can build this pattern into new videos. And double down, of course, on the things that are working. So my formula is the 85, 10 and 5% growth protocol. What does this mean? 85% of the content that works should be replicated, okay? Means the patterns that are working should be replicated all the time. Then 10% of the content should be content that is already working but is improved, and 5% of the content should be new things you're trying out. Never stick to one single pattern or to one single content format, because sooner or later you will run out of views because people are getting saturated with that and they are getting sick of it. So start also by being innovative, very important. Okay. Now, what I forgot to say is trial reels. Trial reels was also something that helped us a lot by growing this account. What did we do? We posted the viral videos again as a viral video. How did we do that? We used Instagram features. So you're maybe familiar with this feature here, Remix. I think it's pretty new. So what were we doing? We are just reposting these videos as a trial reel and use this remix function. So this means we are going to the 3 dots on the Instagram reel, and then we go on remix, we add a sticker, and then we post it as a trial reel. Done. And you won't get flagged, you won't get banned for integrity, because the Instagram algorithm sees it as a complete new video. And also in general, just use Instagram features in general, because Instagram likes it when you're testing out new features, and they will also boost your account. So, okay, this GIF doesn't somehow work, but this shouldn't be like a surprise emoji, but somehow I fucked it up, but never mind. A bonus, start by setting up Fansly. I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. Start by setting up a Fansly. At the same time, repost the content from Instagram, link your Instagram profile, and then you will also gain additional followers. And bonus tip 2, edit your content in the Edits app from Instagram. And share it as well, because Instagram will give you a boost if you are sharing the video through their official app. Trust me, this works. So, this was about the video. I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any questions, write it down below into the comments or send me a message on Instagram. I'm glad to help you, of course, completely for free. No strings attached. So, then whenever you're watching this, have a good night, have a good morning, whatever. I wish you a nice day, and we will see each other in the next one.